this whole time has been tremendously stressful, y'all. Bae has been sick for several weeks with no real remedy. Constant nausea, vomiting, pains. She has been sick, y'all. Her symptoms are all over the place. Went from being extremely nauseous to not being able to keep anything down, not even water. Headaches, body aches, coughing, sneezing, whatever symptom you can think of when somebody is sick, she has had it over several weeks. So much so that we considered taking the COVID-19 test, and I say we because if she got it, then you know I got it. So we went ahead and took the test, both of us. Thank God it came back negative. And then I started thinking, okay, Bae is really sick, but I'm not really sick. And we were like, well, maybe it's a cold. So we went to the drugstore and got medicines to nurse a cold. That didn't work. And then I started thinking again, well, if she had a cold for this long, I'd probably have a cold too. But the symptoms persisted. The coughing got horrible. Shortness of breath, horrible. So we went ahead, got some medicine, took the medicine. Lo and behold, yesterday morning, I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm moving kind of slow. I usually move fast and get up out of there, but I'm moving kind of slow. I'm getting ready to go in. I'm having some internet technical difficulties, so I'm having to go into the job to do my work today. And Bae is talking to me, but I'm barely hearing what she's saying. Like every word she says is getting less and less audible. And I'm looking at her, and she begins to cough really hard. It looks like she's about to actually pass out. And I'm thinking, oh my God, asthma. So I ran into our kid's room, who we keep him with an asthma pump because he has asthma as well. Although thank God he hasn't had any serious issues with it over the last few years. But we always keep him with the asthma inhaler. So I'm trying to imagine y'all trying to wake up a 17-year-old who stays up all night playing video games and talking to his friends online. That was hard. So I'm trying to wake him up to find out where his rescue inhaler is. Finally, I'm able to get some coherence out of him. I get the rescue inhaler and run back in the room. She takes it, and the thing is, she didn't even have enough breath to be able to inhale. So that part was hard. But finally, she's able, after a few puffs, to get some in, and she starts to get a tidbit of relief. And we were like, asthma. She's been suffering with her asthma symptoms for all this time, for almost a month. But because we're so focused on, and should be cautious, the COVID-19, didn't even think that this could be the issue. Got her to the hospital. Check this out. Got her to the hospital yesterday, and yes, we're just leaving from there today. Got her to the hospital yesterday. She goes in. Of course, I can't go in, so I'm worried because she's at a state now where, you know, it's bad. So I'm thinking, dang, I don't want her to get in there and fall out. Like, what they need to do? How they gonna have to keep her? Does she need treatment? This, that, and the other. Get there, and I don't know if they forgot that we are being plagued by a pandemic, or if they are just fed up and we're like, we gonna do this thing like we usually do this thing. They are stacking patients, and we never have this situation there. They are stacking patients on top of each other. So I go ahead and pull off, not knowing that this is the case. And about 30 minutes later, she calls me back. Come and get me. I get there, you got wheelchairs sitting next to wheelchairs. You got sick people sitting next to sick people. It is horrible considering that we still are in a pandemic. So we go back this morning. She had to stay for a little bit, not too long. Operations were running a little bit more smoothly, and thank God she was able to get her treatment that she needed for her asthma and some prescriptions that she's going to need to get herself situated. But y'all, we have been out of commission because things have just been going on. But just know we ain't went nowhere, so don't leave us. We haven't left you. We just had to take a minute to take care of ourselves. And I want to say before I go, you guys be careful. Please, please, please don't forget, if you have other health issues that you've had before COVID-19, don't get so distracted by COVID-19 and so afraid that what you have could be that you forget that a lot of the symptoms for COVID-19 are also symptoms for other things like asthma, respiratory problems. If you already have health issues and you start feeling bad, don't let the first thing you do is get scared. Go ahead, mask up, make sure you have enough filters in them, put on some gloves if you want to. Please go and get yourself checked out. Please do not wait at home because you're afraid to go to the emergency room because you don't want to get COVID-19. Please go safely, securely to the hospital, to urgent care, and get yourself seen about. If you need to go to the doctor, go safe and securely to the doctor and have yourself checked out, because what you don't want is to survive COVID but be taken out by something else. Yesterday when I saw her, had I not been there, it would have been really, really rough because she was about to pass out. She had no air at all, and no one would have been in there to help her had I not been running behind the scheduled time that I had set up in my mind to work. So don't forget about yourselves. Don't neglect your other health issues for COVID-19, because we can survive this if we're careful, but we don't want to be taken out by something else that we should be maintaining as well. All right, I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I thank y'all for tuning in. We miss y'all, and we will hope to see y'all soon. Bye bye.